Hello YouTubers, how are you? I'm not too bad. Just getting from doing some shopping and thought I'd make a video blog because, well, I do have other things I could be doing, but I had the urge to do a video blog. So, here we are, and in black and white today because I thought we'd have a change. Do you like it? Because I do. Anyway, by the way, if you're in Scotland, don't go outside right now. It's so not a good idea. It's like gale force winds and I nearly get blown off a bridge because near where my house is, it's like I've got the river down one end and then outside my house I've got like a big kind of harboury thing, and yeah, you have to go over bits that are a bit unsafe in the wind, and wow, I nearly ended up in the water. And wouldn't you all just be totally gutted and upset that I had left yous and you know I wouldn't be able to ramble anymore. Anyway, that's what I'm doing right now. The reason for this video blog. Well, I watched a video a couple of days ago that gave me some inspiration for this and made me think about a couple of things that actually annoyed me. Ranting again. So I thought, you know, why not, let's speak about them, see if anybody's got the same opinions or different opinions, or if they like to rant about it the same as I do. So, you're walking into a shop and you see somebody coming out there already kind of in front of you, so they're a bit ahead of you. You open the door and you expect them to turn around and say thanks or smile and recognise the fact that you spent a couple of seconds out of your life doing something for them. But on the other hand, they barge past you, nearly knock you off your feet, and think that they own that bloody part of the doorway and your world and don't owe you anything for opening that up. Now, that really annoys me. Also, things like people not giving up seats on trains or buses for either older people, heavily pregnant women, or somebody that just looks as if they need a seat. It's not going to do you any harm. You can stand for 15-20 minutes on a train and a bus. It's not going to make any difference to your life. That annoys me as well. You know, if I was sitting in a bus or a train, I'd move for somebody. Not many other people would these days. And that's my point. I think society has grown into a big bunch of no helpers. I just don't think anybody really cares anymore. That video that they did with that song by the Sick Puppies, Free Hugs, now that just shows that some people care. Folk want to give people hugs, they want to meet, they want to make somebody's day better, they want to make people smile. Why shouldn't you thank somebody for opening the door for you, or stand out your way, or helping you with your bags if you drop something in the street? Because if you walk past somebody in the street that dropped their bags and they had kids and, you know, they looked as if they're stressed, would you help them? Would you bother sitting there and watching them, or would you just... that really annoys me. Would you just sit there and look at them and think, you know, they've got a lot of kids and a lot of bag stuff, I don't want to get involved? Or would you go up and help them? Would you do something for them? Would that actually make their day? Would that make your day for actually doing something for somebody? I'm going off on a rant here, and who cares? This is a video blog. That's what it's there for. I've happened a couple of times to me. I think bags, either in Scotland or England or the UK, whatever, seem to be really rubbish, because a lot of the times I've ended up in the middle of the street, walking down, and next minute all your shopping falls on the floor, and you're like, that's really embarrassing. But nobody's bothered to help me. Nobody's came up to me and said, you know, do you want a hand with that, or do you want me to go into the shop and get you a bag? I've actually had to go pick up all the stuff, put it in my arms, go into the shop and ask for a bag, because nobody's bothered. They either laughed at me or just walked away. You probably are laughing right now, but that's okay. You can laugh. Also, homeless people. There's another thing. A lot of people say, you know, you give them money, they're going to go spin it and drink or whatever. Don't give them money then. Go, and if you get some extra change, go buy them a sandwich or a cup of coffee, or if you're feeling generous, give them a blanket. There used to be a guy that I seen quite regularly when I was at college. Now, I'd give him maybe £4 in a week, and that was like once a month or something like that, and I gave him a couple of cigarettes when I did smoke. What difference is that going to make to me? Nothing, even though I was a poor student, but still, I'm helping somebody. it made a difference to him. He actually managed to feed himself. He actually managed to get a hot meal inside of his stomach rather than being left in the streets where people walk past them and it's like society ignores them. And I was asking him why it is that he can't go into a home or a hostel or anything like that. And he said, this could be just for our country at the moment, that they can put you in there and they'll put you up for something like 28 days, and people are on a priority, that's what I'm looking for, list to get houses and homes. And you know, there's a lot of people who want houses. There's pregnant women, people in domestic violence relationships and things like that, so they'll get a kind of priority. And if they don't find him one within 28 days, he gets put back out again. Now, this guy can't get on a doctor's register, can't get on a dentist's register, can't have anything because he doesn't have a home. There's actually one time that I went to, well, not exactly go to see him, but he's on my way where I was going, so I usually just stopped and spoke to him. Something I did. Anyway, and he said that somebody had stolen his blanket, so I didn't go and buy him a blanket because I didn't have the money for that, but I felt really bad. I mean, it's a blanket, you know, this guy needs it to sleep and keep him warm, but somebody thought that it would be really funny to steal his blanket so he can get hypothermia and die. I don't know. I just wish people would, you know, be nice. Not everybody's nice, you know, there's some real beep 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 beeps in this world. There's some really nasty people. But if you can just for once in a day say to somebody, you know, do you need some help, or do you want somebody to come and help you, do you need something like that, do you need somebody to talk to, a shoulder to lean on, it's not that hard to do that for somebody. You know, I've said a couple of times in the end of my video, if you know you want somebody to talk to, I'm here. I don't have a life, I spend a lot of time on the internet. So what, that's my life at the moment. It's not that hard to just be there for somebody for at some point of the day. And if one person does that, maybe it'll kind of rub off on them and think, oh, you know, I could maybe be nice to somebody else. Because it makes you feel good, doesn't it? You feel good when you help somebody. So, in turn, you're doing something for yourself as much as you're doing something for them. So I don't see why we can't all just do it. I think that would be really good, but, you know, not everybody's going to take the same viewpoint on things. And that is my rant for today. We have new subscribers. Let's get them up the computer. Who have we got? Now we have Johnny Smooth. That's a pretty cool name. And he's quite funny. He's maybe insane would be the best way to put it. And then Sully6968. Now I spoke to this guy last night and he likes to rant just as much as me. I went to bed really late because of it, which I didn't mind because, you know, I don't get much sleep anyway. I'd rather be doing something interesting. So a whole bunch of conversations that I could have ranted about in videos all get taken out of my head right into one. But it was a good chat, and he's a good guy. So Sully6968, go check him out, and Johnny Smooth as well. Go check them out. They're really cool, and I'm really glad to have you here. Thank you very much. So not much else going on at the moment. I feel a bit better after the last video I made, and you know, a bit more optimistic on things. I think I was just tired and felt that life was just getting on top of me at that point. So I think we will leave it at that. I hope you're all well, and as I said before, you need somebody to talk to, you know I'm here. Talk to you soon. Bye.